covering the Villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
The polo season has a smashing start, and St. Patrick's Day festivities are in full swing. It was a stellar beginning to the polo season for D'Ambrose MD. On Sunday, D'Ambrose MD got a late-game winning goal from Nick Johnson to nip Frost and Frost 10-9 in the Frost and Frost Cup at the Villages Polo Club. It marks the second straight tournament win for D'Ambrose MD. Johnson, who won Most Valuable Player of the tournament, had 8 goals on the day, including the game-winning shot. Johnson says it felt great to be MVP, and it was fun with my team today. In his first year of having a team, Mike D'Ambrose says, "We are playing really well. Nick was awesome today." Polo matches take place on Fridays at 3 p.m. and Sundays at 1 p.m. during the months of March and April. General admission tickets can be purchased at the gate for $20 cash per person. For more information, visit thevillagesPoloClub.com. Saturday's crowd at the St. Patrick's Day Festival was seeing green between green decor, ensembles, food, and the famous green beer. Lake Sumter Landing Market Square was covered in various hues and shades of the color. For many celebrating St. Patrick's Day on the square, it was all about celebrating the Irish culture, taking in great entertainment and enjoying drinks, but especially coming together as a community. Vanessa Nettles, who came from Texas to visit her sisters, say the beer is festive, the music and the atmosphere are great, and I have the best company. Resident lifestyle groups included the English Country Dancers, the Villages Twirlers Show Team, and drum corps, Viva Flamenco, and others. St. Patrick's Day isn't over in the Villages quite yet. Residents and visitors can look forward to the second festival from 4 to 9 on St. Patrick's Day at Spanish Springs Town Square, kicking off with the St. Patrick's Day Parade from 3 to 4 p.m. And Sawgrass Grove will hold its first St. Patrick's Day Bash from 11:30 to 9 p.m. on Friday with the world-famous Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser, Clydesdales, and Dalmatians beer tasting and bagpipes. After this short break, we'll have the Prep Roundup with Drew Shaltry.
I'm going to need a pound of bologna, a half pound of Swiss, and a hearing aid special.
One moment.
This is programmable, right?
What am I, a doctor?
Why buy a hearing aid where you buy your groceries?
Our doctors of audiology and licensed hearing aid specialists do one thing and one thing only, hearing aids.
You don't have to go to a big box store to get an inexpensive hearing aid.
We fit only the world's best hearing aids at the lowest prices anywhere, we guarantee it.
Call today and try any hearing aid absolutely free. Visit EliteHearingCenters.com.
You're here to have fun, lots of fun. We're Lake Nutrition Center, your health food store. We offer vitamins, supplements, immune boosters, gluten-free and plant-based options that will support your health. We're here to help you feel better, sleep better, manage your stress of those pickleball tournaments, navigate the traffic circles, and help you with your golf game. We look forward to meeting you and helping you stay healthy and have more fun.
Here's sports reporter Drew Shaltry with this week's Prep Roundup.
The Villages High School girls tennis team continued its hot start with another pair of wins last week. The Buffalo won 6-1 on the road at Eustis Wednesday before turning around to face Eastridge the next afternoon. VHS won the matchup with the Knights in a clean 7-0 sweep, improving their record to 9-0 with only 6 matches left on the season. The Villages boys tennis team was also on a hot streak heading into last week, but stumbled on the road at Lecanto, losing 6-1 to fall to 4-3 on the year. The VHS baseball team's week was a mixed bag. It began with a comeback win over Oak Hall on Monday. Senior pitcher Carter Parks went 6 innings with 12 strikeouts to buy some time for the quiet Buffalo Bats, which eventually woke up for 5 runs in the 5th inning and a 6-4 win. However, the Villages lost 8-0 the next night at Lake Mineola and were shut out again Thursday night, hosting a loaded squad from Montverde Academy. The VHS softball team fared better as they came into the week undefeated and left it that way after road wins over Tavares and Zephyr Hills. It was a quiet week for Wildwood Middle High School athletic programs with the Wildcats on spring break, but there was one result of note. The baseball team went down to Orlando last Tuesday and beat Jones High School 18-5 to improve to 3-1 on the season. The Villages is on spring break this week, so we'll be taking next week off from the Preps Roundup. We'll be back the following week with our usual coverage. For more on the Villages and Wildwood athletics, check out the sports section of the Villages Daily Sun. I'm Drew Shaltry with the latest in local high school sports.
And now a look at your 5-day forecast.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
Up next, the Villages senior games are coming soon.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible. So call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Registration is now open for the Villages Senior Games 2023. Local athletes aged 50 and over can compete in 25 events April 15th through the 23rd at locations throughout the community. Registration brochures can be picked up at any recreation center. Completed registration forms should be returned to La Hacienda Recreation by the deadline of 4 p.m. on March 28th. For more information and registration information, visit thevillagesSeniorGames.com. On Saturday, the Lady Lake Chamber of Commerce and the town of Lady Lake hosted the second annual Mac and Cheese Festival and Business Showcase, which was a big hit for the community. The idea for the tasting event came from Billy Berg, vice president of the chamber. During the event, attendees visited local businesses' booths, checked out handmade arts and crafts, and of course, sampled macaroni and cheese. The chamber also collected donations for its community outreach programs, which will help purchase whatever is needed in the community. Coming up, the Villages Scuba Club dives deep for adventure.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.
This is VNN.
The Villages Scuba Club offers members the opportunity to explore the wonders of the underwater world. The club dives locally in springs and other parts of Florida, along with overnight trips and international trips. Members have been close up in Florida waters with nurse sharks, turtles, coral fish, and moray eels. The club always promotes safety and responsible diving on any excursion. The club is open to all residents of the Villages. Visit their website at thevillagesschubaclub.org. Sumter County School District is preparing for next year's staffing needs. The district will host the Sumter County Schools Career Fair from 9 a.m. to noon on March 25th at South Sumter High School. The district looks to fill childcare, custodial, teaching, and substitute teaching positions. Both full-time and part-time positions are available. School administration and district staff will be available at the fair to talk about the opportunities with potential applicants. More information about open positions in the district can be found on their website at sumter.k12.fl.us.
Hello again, everyone. Mark Edward Willows here with the latest in entertainment news. Well, the Academy Awards are over. It was a wrap, and just as they predicted, the ratings this year were the highest since 2010. So it looks like people are coming back to enjoy the biggest night that Hollywood has to offer. The Price is Right, the popular CBS game show, which has been on the network since 1972 and coming from those famous Bob Barker studios, well, guess what? No more. They are moving out of the complex because the building has been sold. It's being renovated, transformed. So they are moving to new studios in Glendale, California, and that move will be taking place rather soon. Reba McEntire back in the news again. Now she opened a restaurant in her home state of Oklahoma, and it is in the city of Durant, Oklahoma, with population of about 3,000. So that restaurant is a big hit out there, and yes, it will be serving fancy drinks. Get it? Fancy. Her song, Fancy. Barbara Eden, remember Jeannie? Well, she is still in the spotlight. She is 91 years old, looking beautiful as always. Barbara recently guested and did red carpet at an event in Hollywood, and she looked at her fans, and guess what she did? Yes, that's right, her very famous pose. And talk about another icon, Carol Burnett. 90 years of laughter. Make sure you mark your calendars for April the 26th, because NBC is going to be airing a special called 90 Years of Laughter. And of course, Carol is the guest of honor. And there are going to be many, many stars stopping by that are Carol's friends, including the iconic Julie Andrews will be making an appearance. So make sure you tune in for that. And the Hollywood sign, 100 years of being up there on the famous hill. Well, guess what? It has all brand new coats of paint, looking beautiful. And let's hope it's going to be there another 100 years, maybe more than that. And right now, that is the latest in entertainment news. Mark Edward Willows here. Hope you have a great one, and I will see you all the next time.
Dancing on the squares and entertainment throughout the evening is always a favorite here in the Villages. Here's a look at what's going on Wednesday. That is all the news we have for you now. Pick up a copy of the Daily Sun to stay in the know. Thanks for watching.
So that noise that you're referring to, that you hear in your head and your ears, is called tinnitus or tinnitus. Regardless of how you pronounce it, it's still an annoying sound in your head. And I think what's important to point out about tinnitus is it's one of the early signs of damage to the auditory system. That noise is not a disease. It's a symptom of something else. So the key with tinnitus, first and foremost, is you should be evaluated. There's no medical cure for tinnitus, but there's several FDA-cleared approaches to reducing your perception of that noise in your head. But it all starts with a complete audiological examination. Sometimes, worst case scenario, that noise in your head could be the sign of a tumor or a lesion along the auditory nerve. Simplest or least worst scenario is it's just an annoying sound that's caused by some noise exposure you had earlier in your life that's coming to fruition today. But the point is, you don't know till you get it evaluated.
Rocking. Dancing.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga.
Relaxing. Or romancing. Thank you for listening to Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music, the songs you love. Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.
I came down here and just was amazed at, open up the paper and there's all these activities. The recreation department is amazing. So I went to a lot of yoga classes, I still go to Zumba, and there's Walk Away the Pounds, there's just everything. So I felt that I could help people with yoga in this area. Amazing. I mean, 15 to 30 people. And we only have Mondays now, it's at 10 a.m. There's the warm-up. We kind of get loosey-goosey, warm up every muscle we can think of. Then we get into the actual standing postures. And then we do mat work, floor work. And then we always end with at least 5 to 8 minutes of meditation or relaxation.
Today we are having Zumba in the square. We do it, we try and do it once a year. There's just something freeing. People can just stop in, walk in. Sometimes they don't feel as intimidated as walking into a room with a bunch of people. And so if they're not comfortable, they can just slide out, but there's just energy outside. I think Zumba is fun because anybody can do it. I believe Zumba is for everybody. I like it because you're dancing, you're having fun, you're meeting people, and you never even look at the clock to see when is this class going to be over.
What we're trying to do is give people an introduction to fencing so that they know what the three weapons of fencing are all about and how they can get involved. It's a relatively easy sport to get involved with, and people have started in their 40s and 60s and 70s fencing, so it's not something that either is age restricted or restricted from expertise. And we usually get 40 or 50 people at the demonstrations, and from that we get 3 or 4 people who are interested and who come out to our practices, which are on Monday at Odell and El Santiago on Thursdays. We have 3 weapons: foil, epee, and saber. And the rules are a little bit different between the weapons, but basically you're out there to try and avoid getting hit and to hit your opponent with your weapon. And so foil, which I've used for the most part in my fencing career, is a smaller, lighter weapon, and the torso is the target in foil. We then move on to epee, which has a larger bell and the whole body is the target, and you can only score with the point. And then the last weapon is saber. In saber, the target is everything from the waist up, and you can hit by slashing or with the point. And so there's different strategies involved with each of those weapons, and some people prefer one over the other.
And we've moved out to Everglades. We projected a couple of years ago, and we went and spoke to the recreation department about our growth. We knew it was going to come. And so with all the younger and new people coming into the villages, it made sense that soccer will stretch and grow down here. So we've now got this beautiful soccer field here at Everglades, and we play here 3 times a week. So we play on a Sunday, we play on a Wednesday, and we play on a Friday at Everglades, and we still play at the polo fields on a Tuesday and a Thursday. I project that in probably 10 years, there'll be 1,000 or more players playing here in the villages because of the growth of the game. More and more of these new players coming in have played a little bit in the past, maybe high school, maybe college, so they can play a little better. So the level is gradually coming up, and one day we may get to a point where we start to stream them the same as they do in softball and baseball and make teams on ability. And unquestionably, the people coming into the villages are very well educated people. So what they're looking for is they're looking for friendship, they're looking for entertainment, but they're also looking for cardiovascular fitness, you know, something that challenges their mind.
Beach tennis is going to be a lot easier on your body versus playing on a court with regular tennis. You do have completely a different racket. This is more considered a paddle. We play tennis with a racket. So basically beach tennis is more overhead, and tennis is not. Most of the players are considered tennis players, and we wanted a little something different. So when Riverbend opened up, they had 2 sand courts for us to play on. I decided to take a lot of my tennis players and move them over here to play beach tennis. I think most of the people here that are playing the beach tennis, they look for the fun first, but we are competitive as well. They do have to have some type of paddle or racket experience. If that could be through pickleball as well, or the platform tennis. We are at the intermediate level. We do play 3-on-3 instead of 4 or 5 on each side of the court. So we let them come out and try out with us and see how they fit in.
And I received my diagnosis as soon as I came down here in January, and I thought, what do I do? A half hour later, I came to Laurel's class because she's such an inspiration, and I knew she had gone through this, so I asked for her help.
I'm going through the journey of healing right now. I'm going to be a survivor. I feel like I'm a survivor.
Yes. And I knew that she'd gone through the chemo, and I knew that she still got up there and did her Zumba, had more energy and positiveness, so I didn't know her that well. I'd been in her class, but I just stopped and said, I need some help. She has been wonderful. She met me for lunch 2 days later, and she's been very supportive, along with many other people here in the villages.
I have been blessed with this class and the support and love they've shown to me, and I think that this class has been responsible me being able to keep up positive and have a great attitude throughout the chemo process, and I had a lot of chemo. But I dealt with just day by day and just tried to concentrate on the positives. And every day, I mean, I got a card or a message or something from one of these people and people throughout the community who I didn't even expect would remember me.
It's very inspiring, very supporting, and it gives me the happiness and lift for the day. Really helped me get through. I want to be just like Laurel.
And we forget about our stresses,
yes,
don't
we do. We do.
When we're in this class,
yes,
we all do.
The music, it just gets you through. For me, this is where I'd like to be.
I couldn't imagine going through this journey anywhere else than here. I mean, it's just made it something that made it that I could handle. I could handle the stress and all the things that come with that word that you get diagnosed with cancer, you know, so it really made it a more positive experience for me. And it's given me some of the best friendships I've had in my life. Well, every day should be appreciated. Every day you should find something or someone who makes your day better or gives you inspiration or
to help others.
To help others
go through this. I think, you know, that must be the meaning. That must be why we're here.
It's a lot of fun. you get to be goofy with your friends and have exercise at the same time. It's a cardio exercise, so you're moving and you're drumming and you're flailing around, but you're doing it in synchronization. So we're all synchronized and we're doing it all together. It's just a lot of fun to be able to do it to music with all your friends together. It's a hoot. We do it twice a week. We do it on Wednesdays. We do it at Lake Meona. And on Friday, we do it at Eisenhower. Come and watch. Come and watch and listen. It is so much fun. Just to be, just to watch us do it. You'll be pulled in.
Left, right, left. Nice job.
Everything's 92 years old, but my lungs and my heart. Like I had a bypass surgery about 10 years ago, and I went in to see the doctor, obviously, after it was over, and I said, well, what can I do? I was involved with the swimming team, but I said, well, what can I do? And he says, what do you like to do? I said, well, I play a little golf and I swim. And he just went like this, swim. I mean, he'd swim. And he's right. And your heart and your lungs are very, very important. But I go over to Hacienda on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I swim the other 3 days that I'm not here. Yeah, I've got a positive mental attitude. Yeah, this gang here is full of optimists.
Toe taps to the front. Here we go. We got 8 more. Ready? This is 3. 4. Looking good. Kick it back and pause, and come forward. Your hands are tight. You choose your level of intensity on this. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down. Then you can go overhead. March it out. We're gonna do a hamstring, right and left. Hamstrings, pull it down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 3. We're going to go back to back kick. Start with the left. 1, go now.
The camaraderie is incredible. The talent alone is incredible. You would think, people over 50 years old, the talent has gone down a little bit. They've lost a step, obviously, but it's really, really good quality sports. We can't wait till we can actually start playing. We're practicing now for this is our second week back practicing, I think. And we just can't wait to really get started. Such an active community. Everybody wants to play sports. Pickleball, basketball, swimming. There's just so much to do here. Oh, it's just great to be back out of the house and, besides walking.
Doors are opening at your new neighborhood Sprouts Farmers Market in the Villages on Friday, March 17th at 7 a.m.
Join us for our grand opening weekend celebration March 17th through March 19th and get 20% off your entire purchase when you create a Sprouts account. Plus, you'll receive $10 off a future $50 purchase. Enjoy music, giveaways, samples, and fun for the entire family all weekend long. Head over to your new neighborhood Sprouts at 466 and Buena Vista Boulevard. Visit sprouts.com/thevillages for details.